To all my fellow slingers out there in podcast land, greetings. So I hope everyone's enjoying the campaign so far. And if you are, then be sure to head on over to iTunes and subscribe to the show. While you're at it, go ahead and drop us that coveted 5-star rating. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. You have any questions? Well, I got an answer for that too. Go ahead and send us an email over at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with the show by heading on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com. Now, on to Riders on the Storm, episode 11. Have you ever seen an octopus's beak? Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. I am your trusted DM, Brian, and with me are the Hard Slingers.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Little hiatus for like a little bit of time. Anyways, before we begin, there's a little bit of business I want to take care of first, and it's all about hygiene. Yeah, Koosh, you already picked it up. Yes, you see around the table, there are several bars of soap. A friend of mine has recently started a soap-making business called The Magnificent Bastard Suds and Bubbles Company. I actually like it. I think it smells great, and I told him I'd pass it on to the guys at the table and the woman.
And ladies.
And the lady. So here it is before you, the signature Demon's Blood Soap.
I thought it was cheesecake when I first walked
No, it's
in.
not.
Yeah.
You didn't eat any of that. I was really excited.
Junior was
Get
like,
that out of your mouth.
brownie.
You're going to put some in your mouth. I'll get in line. Anyways, so I encourage everyone to smell the stuff. It's amazing. However, I do recommend for the guys in the group to use it only for washing your bodies.
I mean, technically what you're about to say is a part of your body.
Yeah,
so
it's not third member friendly, so...
He tried.
Don't use it for your third leg.
So, yeah, so give it a shot, and we'll get back next session.
Well,
you guys
with
can tell
the
me
leg?
what you think. There's also, I have other bars that you guys could
It has
sniff
been
and smell.
tested and not approved.
Yes, it's not approved by me for that,
Not
for that
animal
portion.
tested.
It's a highly exfoliant soap.
Tested on an animal.
That's quite the sale you've made at the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
Now, is there
Anyways,
sand in this?
also in other news, I've been in contact with a guy named Dan who runs Radio Free Borderlands podcast. It's another D&D podcast that covers all iterations of the game itself. And he's agreed to come on the show as a guest and be interviewed. And that's in the near future. So
Finding more interesting people than us.
we are,
See
man.
how
We're
it
trying to
is.
get our name out there, and hopefully people
didn't
like what
deny
we're
it.
putting out there. And that's the direction we're
I'm
going.
crying in my corner.
And finally, I think I sent out on the Discord that we will be implementing something new this week. The doubloon.
Oh yeah.
What is that, you ask?
What is it?
What is the
What is
doubloon?
the
I'm glad you
doubloon?
asked.
Sounds
The
painful.
Hey,
doubloon.
tell me about the doubloon.
Oh, I'm going to tell you. It's a gold coin that'll be used by a player
What?
to grant them advantage or bestow upon the DM disadvantage. Go and pass those around.
Oh, we each
Keep
start
it
with
for
one?
myself.
No, you don't get to start with one. I just wanted you guys to see
He
it.
just wants to show and
Just to
tell.
see it.
Oh, I
It
was
can
gonna
also
take
be
it.
used as a one-time
Good thing I'm not playing the rogue.
D4 for either AC, one of their damage die,
These are cool.
their initiative roll, or their initiative 2-hit roll. You can also grant it to another player, but only once. Like you could give it to somebody, but they can't re-gift it to somebody else.
No
And-
re-gifts.
Yeah, it'll be awarded to players for innovative problem solutions, unorthodox diplomacy, and lastly, exceptional role-playing of their character that validates their backstory, of which I know all of your backstories. And I think it'll be fun. Kind of a wild card for us to put into play and see what comes of it.
I got one question. Do we turn into zombies under the moonlight with this coin? Kinda looks like
Technically, they were
Pirates of the
dead.
Caribbean.
We don't have the copyrights to make that joke.
Oh.
Well, it's okay. He's wrong because they were not
Cut it out.
zombies. technically.
Oh, I'll be your rabbi. That's getting circumcised.
As you
What?
take the gold coins. That's Sorry, my bad.
The technical
All right, I
term,
think that part is definitely getting cut.
the technical term for that is a moil.
Memorial?
Yes.
Okay, walking encyclopedia.
And what's that
Okay.
reading out of?
This random knowledge that he
Man,
has.
no more
you
cell
never
phones
seen
at that
Men in
table.
Tights?
We're done with that.
No. Oh, I have, but I don't remember every line.
So, how's everyone feeling about the podcast? Everybody enjoying what we're doing, what we're putting out there?
Yeah.
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 Good,
I
good.
even enjoyed the
Everyone's-
episode I wasn't in. So
That was actually an interesting episode. So,
Yes, you.
Episode?
and there is another thing for you. So
I thought we killed that.
that's
Spaniard guy.
he was kind of fashioned after Mr. Rourke. I tried to get that across. I don't know if it kind of did, but Ricardo and then Cordoba because he was the one that liked the Cordoba, rich Corinthian leather. You remember that?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking
You know
about.
This is
I went with the latest Pirates
this
of the
is
Caribbean
from the
movie.
70s.
Someone's showing his age.
Okay,
you
Don't talk about Koosh like that when he's playing with his dice.
We are all millennials,
Yes, we are all millennials.
except for
Your trusted DM, except for the trusted DM. Just remember that. Okay, we open on a ragged, exhausted group walking through a jungled terrain. 6 figures in a single file. As the lead human makes his way through the dense brush, the others follow, each reflecting on the events that had occurred in the hours just before these moments. The wreckage of the fire anvil, the skulls on posts, the wild apes and their minotaur handlers. By themselves, they are singular horrors seldom seen by few, and most certainly not in concession to each other. From the center of the marching formation, we see a small person doing her best to keep up with the group. It's as though she's been strategically placed in the middle to help maintain the pace of the group. From the folds of her tunic, the small head of a lynx pokes out and begins to look about. As the halfling looks down to check on our newfound friend, she begins to hear a soft voice. Slow down. At first, the young halfling isn't quite sure who had just spoken to her, but just the oddity of the voice itself causes her to slow her pace just enough for the rear members to maneuver by her. Being as exhausted as they are, the half-orc passes her without a second thought. Again, she hears the soft voice resonate in her ear. Slow down. Only this time, as she subconsciously slows down, allowing her 2 remaining allies in the formation to pass her by, she hears a different suggestion. Now stop. Her feet plant solid into the earth and cease their movement. As she watches the back of her friends continue to move away from her, she sees the old man slow his pace and look back questionably towards her. She slowly gives him a singular nod, and with that, the old man winks in understanding. He turns and continues marching. Soon the group is out of sight, and moments later, they are no longer heard at all. There's a moment of quiet, and just for that instant, you almost feel as though what you heard was a figment of your imagination. That is until you hear it again. Hello, Ruby. Allow me to thank you for freeing me from my predicament. Would you be so kind as to remove me from your tunic? She slowly reaches in and pulls out the young lynx. I am Batu. For a long time, I knew you would be the one. I knew I could count on you. Just as you can count on me.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Ruby. We are intertwined in fate's design.
What fate?
Our paths were made so that we might help each other.
Are you from the being?
You can look at it that way, yes.
Oh, well, I'm glad I saved you then.
Yes, and in turn I shall save you for the trials ahead of us both.
So you can help us get off this island?
I am not here for the rest of the group, Ruby. I'm here for you.
Well, I'm here for the rest of the group, so by helping me helps them. We're good?
You can see the extension however you wish to, Ruby. But you have a burden forced upon you, young one. No child should have to suffer the sins or the burdens of their parents.
What are you talking about? I don't think I'm catching on.
I can help you in your journey But first, you must heed my advice.
Okay. What? I mean.
Quickly, get us under the brush and be still.
Okay. I do as said.
You bear witness to several upright bipeds approaching. They're moving with such a grace, but when you see their legs, it's all you can do to keep yourself from retching. Scaled legs with clawed feet, reptilian hands with 3 digits each, some with long curved swords, some with bows made from unfamiliar material, and all the while you hear a hissing straight from one of your darkest nightmares. I'd like you to make an insight check.
Ooh, probably not. Insight +2. That's 9.
9. Do you not see it, Ruby?
I don't see anything. What is that?
They track your friends, Ruby. Stay put. Let them pass.
I do.
After a few moments, you see that they have slithered and maneuvered their way through the underbrush and continue on the path that your friends had just taken moments ago.
I would like to come out of the brush and say, what was that Batu?
Those are the keepers of the Temple of Grumon.
The keepers, I mean,
There have been trespasses upon the island. You and your people should not be here for what you seek.
so they're here to stop us from going there.
Yes.
Do you know of any way to defeat them or to stop them or
To feed them, Ruby?
defeat? Sorry.
Defeat them.
To defeat them.
I have no idea how to defeat them, Ruby. But we must stay clear of them.
But how do we stay clear of them if that's where we need to go?
You ask my advice, and I give it to you.
I'm sorry about to, but we need to go that direction. And I'm. The group must know that we're being followed.
It is possible. The human you have leading your group, the ranger, he is a very talented man, yes.
Oh, you mean Vrotslav?
And I do not know his name, Ruby, only yours.
Okay.
It has been spoken to me, your name.
Oh. I'm so lost with this whole thing, and I just keep getting thrown in every direction, and I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Consider me a type of a guide for you of mystic origin.
Well, if you were given from the higher being, then I do trust you.
Yes.
Just help me keep me and my friends safe, please. That's all I ask.
I look out for you, Ruby.
Close enough. I accept that offer.
So minutes pass into like close to 20 minutes and extend on. At some point, after sitting in the brush, what would you like to do, Ruby?
Gosh, I'd actually like to follow the keepers of Grumon.
Okay.
And kind of take their path and see what they're looking for from the group. So, like if they're looking to attack or if they're just trying to keep an eye on us, like if we're going to get closer to the temple or whatnot.
From the area where you're at, you realize that your group was following the pillar of black smoke in the north. And you know that's the direction that these reptilious-looking beings were heading into. And you can see as the foliage starts to break, you can almost see like a cliff ahead of you. And you see the backs of these serpent-looking people moving towards the right as though they're trying to skirt the perimeter of the cove that you now see before you.
Okay. I would like
Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're kind of going off to the side of it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So they want to go down the cliff.
They didn't want to go down the cliff.
But they want to keep an eye on it.
As you see them begin to flee, you notice that one of them has an arrow embedded in his shoulder.
Oh. Do I recognize that arrow?
Make a perception check. Make a history check.
Oh, history I like. Apparently not. Apparently I only like 7s. History. I mean, I'm proficient. That's 10.
10? That'll be enough. You recognize that arrow as having come from Rowley's quiver.
Batu, I think that's one of my allies' arrows in that guy's back. They must have encountered them.
It is possible, yes. And it looks like they went down the face of this cliff right here. If you wish to join your allies, you should maneuver down here. I don't advise following the lizard people.
Yeah, I think it's too dangerous to go alone, especially if they faced them already and obviously didn't take them down. There's no way I can. I barely know what I'm doing.
Looking down on the little peninsula that's down at the bottom of the cove, I'd like for you to make a perception check.
Oh, God, I'm trying a different dice this time. Woo, not a 7. Perception is an 11.
An 11.
God.
You see a commotion down below. You see what appears to be like tufts of dust kicking up and everything. And then it starts to wind down, but you don't really know what it pertains to.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, I would just like to go kind of not barreling down, but safely crawling my way down.
okay, as you start to make your way down, you start catching yourself, and Batu tells you, be mindful of your step, Ruby. I don't swim very well. Few of the pebbles start to break free from the path you're climbing down, and you eventually make your way down to this peninsula, and you see your allies. They're soaked in blood. Vratislav's down at what appears to be a boat down at the northern shore that's kind of slightly pulled up on land. And the rest of the group is trying to help Eldon back up to his feet.
Oh, yeah, you got screwed over, didn't you?
Yeah, fucked up.
Shit got real
Yeah.
quick.
I didn't use this.
I would
amulet,
like
did
to
I?
run up and what happened here? Are you okay?
Cannibals. Fucking cannibals.
Cannibals? Wait,
It's always cannibals.
how?
I used the amulet.
Well, so they were pirates, kind of. They're free traders. Those guys are assholes. And then they ate people.
I mean, that's what cannibals do, but
Yeah.
okay.
Specifically, our people.
Oh,
Specifically the captain.
are you guys okay?
I've been better.
What's Rafu doing in the water?
Swim.
I was swimming.
It looks like he was putting his sack out.
Literally.
Yes, quite literally.
Oh, yeah, he caught on fire.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Ruby, I'm glad to see you're back, stout one.
Yeah.
It looks like you found your friend's voice, yes?
You know about that?
Let's go take a look at the boat, shall we?
Dodging the question.
Oh my god.
Okay, Dumbledore.
Keep getting blown off.
Yeah, let's go look at the boat.
Are we all looking at the boat? That wasn't just said to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna lag behind.
I'm currently on the boat. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'd be
hightailed
lighted.
it there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I climb my small ass up on the boat.
I'm gonna use.
Okay, well, the boat is up on the shore. It's partially pulled up on the shore.
Yeah. So
Looking
somebody's gotta,
inside the boat,
throw me
you
in there.
notice who's in the boat looking at it.
I'm in the boat checking.
I'm outside the boat.
Okay, you notice that there are 2 oars, 2 makeshift fishing poles, a wooden bucket, and a cloth wrapped around something.
Can I make a perception on the integrity of the boat?
Sure, go ahead.
Wait, what did I say again?
Perception.
What was I
Perception.
doing?
Perception. Sorry, my bad.
Tell me what I was doing.
9.
9. It looks like a boat to you that's been pulled up on the land.
Sweet.
Okay, so I
It's a
can't.
boat.
tell
I would like to make a survival check to see if I can tell when high tide's coming in.
Okay.
10.
10. Well, looking at the water, you notice that the water itself is calm. It doesn't appear to be influenced by any of the ocean waves. It's almost as though it's still water.
Oh, we're still inside the barrier here.
Yeah, weird
We're
shit
beyond
happens
that
in the
one reef
barrier.
That messed everything up.
I
In fact, looking in, you could kind of see the twinkling of the fire algae within it.
Cool.
I would like to explore the boat as well,
Okay.
and I want to check out the thing that's wrapped up in the cloth.
How long is the boat?
About 2 hours. No, just kidding.
At first.
about 35 feet long, but
Okay.
it's just like a skiff, like a dinghy type boat, probably from one of many of the shipwrecks that have
would be a
made their way.
schooner.
Schooner.
Yeah, there is no sail on it, so disregard what you see on the picture. It's just a
Oh, there's no sail. Huh.
no,
Is the mast still intact or
no, it's nothing. It's just an open boat.
no? It is
Just a
just a
rowboat.
skiff.
That's
then.
a
Yeah.
rowboat.
Damn.
Row your boat. Okay, open the cloth.
Ruby, so as you slowly unravel this rag, you see this. It seems to be wrapped around a cylindrical object that's tapered towards one end. It's about 9 inches long or so. And as you slowly bring it out, you see.
It's a telescope, you dirty minds.
It is a spyglass.
Is it a dildo
Not the
shape?
bell. Not the bell head is some prehistoric phallic object that the pirates have passed around.
I
It
roll
can't
perception
possibly be
for that
that on an all male
Get your
island.
minds out of the gutter. They got off by eating people, okay?
They did.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Anyway, so you see what appears to be a spyglass within.
Okay. Yay. I keep that. Not
You keep that.
Okay.
definitely a telescope though.
Gotcha. Sure.
And when you go to use it, if you use it in the future, whatever, I will tell you what it does.
Okay.
So
It
There's
sees
there's a
things.
spike on the eye pin, so that when you put your eye in, it just goes.
Is that how One-Eyed Jack became
That's
One-Eyed Jack?
exactly how
You
it
can see
happened.
further. You can see further, but you take 1d4 damage each time you do.
the Eye of Vecna.
Yeah.
Before we parted, she told me specifically about this telescope.
I'm going to be lagging behind because I'm going to use the last of my lay on hands to heal before I get onto this stupid boat.
Now, Eldon, where are you at right now? Are you still leaning against
Existentially
this
or like
as an entity?
as an entity?
I mean, when we left you, you were leaning against Captain Cordoba's shack.
Yeah, I was leaning against the shack. I
you
went
still
inside. I digged through his stuff.
Yeah, you rooted through his shit.
I rifled through his stuff. I got a bag of gold. Actually, do we know how much is in there? I don't think we do. You must.
Did I ever specify that? I think I did on the
I don't
podcast.
recall.
I
don't-
wasn't there for that.
I do not believe we were specified.
You also read
There
the
are
man's
80
diary.
gold pieces in there.
Gotcha.
I think when all that happened, I was
80
in
G's.
line for the soup.
Oh, okay.
Now, Eldon, as you just finished rifling through Cordoba's, as you just finished rifling through his chest and whatnot, you just kind of slump down on his makeshift chair, and you're just extremely worn out. You notice that your comrades, they seem to be doing very well at keeping pace in
Yep.
combat, but you've not really been up to par. And you feel this, almost as though you're feeling a lag, like a draining sensation that's upon you. And you notice it's gradually become worse the longer that you've been on this island.
Well, that doesn't really conflict me too much. I want to be leaving anyway.
I mean, where's your mind at right now, Eldon?
I'm wondering where this sort of draining is coming from. If I can sort of place it in my mind or not.
I mean, do you feel a hunger? Like, have you eaten? Have you drank enough water? I mean, do you attribute it to that possibly, or the stress, or the shipwreck, or the loss of the Fire Anvil crew? Or?
No, nothing like that. But perhaps maybe the stress in regards to what I think it could be. I don't think it's anything emotional. I don't think it's a lack of food or anything like that.
Okay. Where's everybody at? Is everybody where they are on this little peninsula?
I am going and collecting as much alcohol as I can find.
Okay.
I am on the boat, probably close to the. Looks like it has a rudder. Does it have a helm?
It just looks like it has 2 oars. Not
Okay.
really any type of rudder.
So I'm just
at
in
all.
the middle of the boat,
Yeah.
just checking it out.
Okay. You want to make a perception check as well?
22.
22. You notice that there is a small crack in the bottom of the hull. Most likely that is what the bucket is for.
Damn.
So, and then I see this boat's pulled up on the shore. So the sides of the boat, are we like 5 foot off?
About 3.5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, enough to keep the keel in the water, but still have enough of a side of the boat to stay above the water line. But it looks like they might have been using the bucket to bail out the water while they did their thing.
Okay.
Did that thing, chicken wing.
Yo.
Or
Now,
should I say
everybody
wing?
else that's not looking at the boat, go and make a perception check, including Edinger.
That's not
That's
looking at
not
the boat.
very high.
I mean, I'm on the boat, so
I rolled a 9.
9. Ruby?
11.
11. Vratislav. You're looking at the boat.
2.
2. Are you still in shack, though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you
that's probably rolled a 2.
By the boat.
I rolled that.
Okay.
Duh.
So Edinger notices something, and he
Well, thank God somebody did.
rolled a straight up 16.
Straight up.
And he kind of, straight up, with a twist.
Straight up
So
on a
he
20.
kind of calls attention to Vratislav and Raleigh, and he says, "Look up there along the Cove ridge up there." And
What is
he points along the Cove's ridge, and you can see 6 figures making their way along the perimeter of the Cove. From this distance, you really can't tell, but it's one of them appears to be shrugged over as though it's slightly injured.
Balls. I don't know. I can't see anything.
How much alcohol have I collected?
How much alcohol have you drank?
I got
Yeah,
to do the real questions here.
Okay, you gathered a bottle,
1 bottle?
one bottle,
Just 1 bottle?
just one bottle.
All right. You got to ration that.
Yeah, I'm not giving any more to Edinger. He drinks too much.
Okay.
So then, looking around, there's no other way than back up the hillside we came from.
Well, not from the peninsula that you're on. You could go back up the way you came.
Yeah. So where these
Or you
are
could-
the
or
figures
you could-
coming from the same part, or where are they coming from?
They were the ones that were above you, like above the
Okay,
path you
so
came from,
it's-
and now
yeah, it's a
they're trying to
lizard
make their
people.
way around the cove.
So we
like,
can either fight them, or we can run alongside the,
Let's fight them or run the boat.
or
like
we
if
can
you were at the
run
southern
along
part of the
beach.
cove,
Oh.
Like
you see them
Baywatch.
making a way this way. You're about right here. They're trying to find a path back. They're trying to find a path
About
down
how far
to
are
you.
they?
They're probably about 200 feet up and moving in an arc from south to north, but along the
Surrounding
eastern
us.
coast, along the eastern portion of that cove.
200 feet up. How far away?
Well, every moment they kind of get a little further away.
If I were to shoot them, what would my range be?
You wouldn't hit them, not even at
My
that.
range, my max range is 600 feet.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Make it with a disadvantage.
Yeah. That is a 12.
That will miss.
Okay.
Good try.
The other one like a 19.
A for effort.
It's a warning shot. Don't come any closer, assholes.
Ew.
One of them stops and looks down and fires at you with disadvantage. It's a 19 hit. No. Actually, well, the
19.
I'm sorry. At the disadvantage, it would have missed. But the 19.
God.
I was gonna say for
I'm
the
like, I
look.
saw a 2 there.
Yeah.
No, they just have plus 70 to hit.
Yeah,
We're
duh.
level 3. Get used to it.
They're meant to kill us.
Got a lot of time.
But they
on their
let
hands.
you know that they have seen you, that you have fired at them, and they recognize that.
Yeah.
So
I just
This
I
is
wanted to
the
make sure they
standout.
knew
Okay.
where I. That
Just
they
some
knew
friendly
we saw that.
fire.
yes,
Yeah.
just some.
you see one of them kind of like pointing at something as they're making their way.
Hey guys, we've got company. They're a little ways away, so they're not immediately threatful.
Should we?
But as I
face
see
them?
that going on, I want to search the boat to see is there anything else, any kind of crafting material on the boat.
Nothing else. I mean, you see like a net for catching the fish and or whatever they're
Ooh.
catching out there,
Catch a
but
lizard.
that's about it.
Does tide have to do anything to do like with this scenario?
Well,
like
we
low
just
tide,
went
high
over it.
tide,
We
just
just-
depending
I
because the beak.
tried,
went
I
over it
couldn't
earlier.
tell, and it's just
The waters are
it's
too
still
calm.
water.
Yeah.
Because we're inside
calm
the
water.
barrier.
Okay.
I was looking to see if there's a way to seal up a crack on the bottom of the hull. Who else is on the boat? Are you on the
I'm
boat?
near
It's
the
not.
boat.
It's not a large crack, but it is a crack.
Because if these guys
I mean, you
come
don't see the
down-
ground through the crack. You just see that there's a crack in the hull.
If those guys come down and we try to fight them, I'm staying up here because it's going to be hard for them to get up to me, and I have long range attacks.
I
and I tell
have-
that to Rostislav.
I am bleeding quite a bit and not feeling good. So my game plan is whoever wants to join me, Let's get this boat to push it off so it can float again.
I'm gonna have to agree with him on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm low on
I like
health.
that idea.
I
So-
don't think I'm much of a pusher.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
steer.
Yeah.
We've got
Ish.
a
Yeah,
barbarian.
whoever can. So I'm just gonna shout out after I, see the lizard people or whatever. Like, this is our best chance. Everyone get on the boat. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I hear this from inside the shack, right?
I go and jump on the
All right.
boat.
I'll get up.
I
Eldon!
jump
Slowly
off,
get
the boat since I have.
It's
some
half in,
strength.
half out. It's almost like as if you would bring a boat up just enough on shore so it doesn't like
Just
Yeah.
beach it.
drift
No, but
off.
I want to jump out too. I'm assuming Rafu and I will probably be the ones to
Yell out to head to the boat.
push it back out a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Show me what you got. What are we doing?
Everyone on the boat.
I'm
Yep.
on the boat.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are on the boat?
Eventually
All
get
right.
onto this boat.
So what are
Eldon
you guys
hobbles.
doing? Are
Push?
you pushing
Yeah.
the boat
Push.
off?
Yeah, we're on
Okay.
either side of the bow trying to push it back off
Okay.
the sand.
Okay. That'd be
Oh, yeah.
22.
Okay,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys dislodged.
23.
You guys dislodged. Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, you should just
Yeah.
rage. Roll again.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, I wasn't raging yet.
You're
Hold
gonna go
on.
reckless on this boat, man.
I might.
Maybe give the boat advantage against you next time you do something. Okay, so you guys
friendly
easily
competition.
lift up the bow of this little boat, and you start getting it into the water, and
You,
it
like,
starts
throw it
to
into the
rock,
water.
and it's staying above water at this point. So you still got the rest of your group out, kind of milling about these huts and whatnot.
Ruby's like holding on because she's.
Ruby, where are you at?
Oh, I'm on the
Ruby
boat.
was on the boat.
Okay,
I'm on the
she
boat.
was already on the boat.
Yeah.
Eldon, are
Eldon's
you-
at the shack.
I am.
who
At the
is not on the boat?
I am not on the
I
boat
think
yet.
just Eldon
Just
at this
you?
point.
Okay, make
Yeah.
a perception check as you make your way towards the boat.
10.
10. You see an odd stone that's about a foot and a half tall on the shore, close to where you're at. It's about,
Can I inspect it?
sure, it's about 5 feet in diameter.
The boat's not going anywhere, right?
Yeah.
That's a big stone.
Just pick
It's
it up and
almost
grab
like
it.
like a big disc. And as you get closer to it, you notice it looks very familiar, but you just can't place what it is.
I will definitely touch it.
Okay.
Does anything happen when I touch this?
Do you caress
As you
it?
touch it, your hand kind of moves about the circumference of it, and you feel like squiggle lines on it.
Is it part of the totem?
That's
Is
weird.
it? Does it look like they're covered by anything, like some sort of earth dust or
No,
whatever?
but the top of it looks like it's been shattered. Like how you don't know how tall this thing was. You only know it's about 5 feet in diameter, with squiggles along the base. It looks like somebody had broken it, so you don't know what was at above.
And then, does it look like there are, if it looks like it's shattered, does it look like the other pieces may be scattered around?
Yeah, they're kind of like down towards the shoreline, closer to the water line.
Okay, I want to look amongst those and see if I see any runes similar to what we've seen before.
Okay, you do. You find some bigger pieces, and it looks like they are runes that are very similar to the pillar that you found on the beach and with the Minotaur handlers.
Ruby,
Yes.
come over here for a minute.
We don't have much time.
It's only a minute.
We're going off the boat.
I thought you liked reading runes.
I mean, yeah, but I don't see one.
All right, I'll read the runes, and then I make a big act of reading very
Do you
slowly.
put your glasses on, old man?
Yeah, I pull out some spectacles. I put them on.
As I click in the middle.
There is not a piece of stone left that has a singular known rune, except for probably the base of it. The rest of it has all been completely rusted. and
Eldon, if it's
broken.
that important, just take it with you. Let's go.
This is I don't want to bring it. I don't want to bring a 5 foot diameter, 1.5 foot tall stone disc onto this boat.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I know we don't use the pound system, whatever it's called. I know it's supposed to be metric, but fuck.
I'm sure it's not from the Anunnaki there, Sitchin.
Fucks.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave it behind. I'm gonna go to the boat.
Okay, so you guys push the boat off into the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, launch the thing.
launch it. Okay, let's throw everybody on the boat.
On a boat.
On the boat.
Boat.
So where are you guys going to start rowing? You guys are about here.
Yeah.
We need to go
north.
up and
We went
around.
the wrong way already.
Yeah.
Gotta find a
My
better
guess
boat.
would be west.
For those of you at home, we're going the wrong way.
So west as in leave.
And then go down
Is
around
that- is that what you're trying
the
to say
south
here?
side of the island?
We don't want to go down the south side.
Right?
No, because we were supposed to go.
You're
South
on
side's
the
dangerous.
West side.
Yeah, we're on the west already. So west would be leaving.
West Coast.
Oh yeah. It was
Oh, we're
just
on the west
sun that-
coast?
You guys
Yeah.
are right
Right.
here
That
at the
is
lower.
not the west coast.
It is the West Coast.
It's the west side of the island for sure.
I'm sure a lot of disputes have been settled by disagreeing on
So
what
I'm saying
coast you're
going
on.
west through that little,
I'm gonna fight
inlet
you.
there.
The
Okay.
channel
Through
area.
here?
Yeah, through the
Okay,
channel.
that's probably about a mile and a half away because you figure that the cove itself
Okay.
is about 4 miles.
It's either that
From
or
here
we
to
go
here,
east
from the
for a
south
little
and north.
bit, then try, because we're trying to get
For those of you at home,
from where we're supposed
far away
Yeah,
from where
from-
we're supposed to be.
Well, that still doesn't help me. You show me the back of the map.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, look,
where
there's a
we-
picture.
Okay, so originally we were supposed to go through the domain of the beasts and stuff, right? That's what we thought we were going to do it on land.
I needed to go northeast for a mission. I don't think I brought you
Reasons?
guys
A
up.
mission
Yeah, I
in
don't
which
think I brought
the
you guys
quest
up to
giver is
speed on that.
dead.
You never did.
Never did.
All right, so let's just say we pushed out enough. Now we're kind of just chilling as we're all arguing like we are now.
Okay.
Where should we all go?
Tell me what everybody's doing on the boat.
I'm looking for a freaking paddle at this point.
Okay, well, there's 2 oars. So
Oh,
who's on
cool.
an oar?
I'll take an oar.
Who's got the other oar?
I'll take the other one.
Okay. What are you doing, Eldon?
My mind is wandering right now.
Okay, so you're like just kind of huddled at the bottom of the boat at this point.
Yep.
Rafu's just trying to
Paddling.
paddle to get this thing moving so we get some momentum and get some
Raleigh,
distance.
what are you doing?
I'm arguing with Novacek the best direction to go.
Okay, who isn't he on the other oar?
Yeah, but
Okay.
like
I
I'm
can
just holding the
multitask.
map and we're like, no, we
bet-
should go this
I
way.
bet-
We should go this
We're
way.
just getting away
Raleigh,
from the
what are you
beach at this
doing?
point.
Ruby.
Ruby, what are you doing right now?
Social
Ruby
media.
is trying to figure out what's the best way, but since she's so tiny, she can't get a good look at the map.
She's kind of below the ridge of it as well, and you feel like this sharp, piercing pain against your torso, and you realize that it's Batu, like clinging for dear life. This is probably like the last place he wants to be is out on the water
Oh
line.
my god.
Ouch!
Eldon, you're so low, you're like almost in a fetal position on
Yeah.
the bottom of the boat, and you notice that you start to feel wet, and you're pretty sure you didn't piss yourself.
Not yet.
We're pretty sure. Not 100%.
But you
certain.
notice that you are wet, and it's cold water.
I'm gonna look around for a leak.
There is a leak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I shout down to Eldon, by the way, there's a crack in the hull. You see that bucket?
Oh god. All
Get
right.
to work.
I start bucketing lazily.
Okay. You're bailing out the thing. Okay, make a perception check while you're doing that.
Keep making. Oh shit! I rolled it well for the first time. 18.
18. You can see the fire algae kind of like ebb and flowing, and every time you throw the water, and it kind of like disperses and spreads out like in a ring wave, and then coalesces back, and you throw the next one in, kind of spreads out and coalesces again. You throw the next one in, and it spreads out, and then you see like a blackness begin to appear in the water.
We got a problem here.
It almost looks like jet black, like a tar, or a type of an ink.
What is it?
Just inky, tarry blackness.
Is it actually tar?
You're asking the wrong person.
Can I roll
Can I roll? Can I roll survival?
Sure.
That would be 16.
16. Explain to me what you're doing with this survival.
I'm trying to figure out what I think it is. If I think it's ink or tar or something else.
Okay, it's liquidy. It's not gel like. It appears just to be like as if you emptied an ink pen into the water. You see it kind of like swirl and pearlize within the water.
After a close inspection, this seems much more like ink than tar.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So what do we
was
do?
really
How do
hoping it was
we?
Tar.
All of us, or-
I was really hoping it was Tar to fix the hull, but it doesn't seem to be going
Yeah.
that way.
Nope.
Man, guys, I'm telling you right now, I can't get in the water.
I take a swig of my alcohol. God damn it.
I don't think many of us can get in the water. Not again.
Not again.
I think we need to make a decision fast. And I say the decision is the opposite direction of this ink.
Yeah, I like it.
So
Yeah?
should we
Let's
just head
start-
back
get
to
rolling.
land? Do we get far enough away? Should we just go back into land?
No.
Ruby's getting a little frantic
so-
because there's like pins
Do we-
into her right
Okay,
now.
so what do we do? Do we just go straight off the coast?
We went straight off the coast. I would assume just going away from the beach.
Probably like a quarter mile off the coast and then start going parallel to it.
Which way?
You
North.
choose. East or west?
Let's go east.
Am I
East
pulled
it
in
is.
any particular direction? Do I feel like I should go in a particular way?
You have felt for a while that you wanted to lend credence to where Rafu and Edinger wanted to go.
Oh, this
Towards
would've
that
been useful to know
northern
earlier.
coast is
Yeah, so that's north. So that's
Let's go north.
northeast. So I don't know if we want to go north. That's out into the middle.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Follow the coast. Just go straight east.
Yeah,
Just hug it.
Yeah,
stay about a quarter mile off the coast.
Down with that.
that way it'll be a short swim. If
So which way are you going to go?
When
Are
shit
you
hits
going
the fan.
to circumvent the cove itself towards the north or
We're going
No,
around
we're gonna
the coast.
follow it.
okay.
So
That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah, we're eventually going around. North.
okay.
I don't think this thing.
We're taking
could,
the long way around?
I don't think this thing could survive a straight northeast trip
We're
across
going-
this big ass.
We're taking
cove
a long
anyway.
cut.
I'm taking
Well,
a long cut.
It depends how.
Yeah.
Because it's only 4 miles. It won't take. It wouldn't
We
take
only
us
have
too
2
long.
rowers
I mean, how long?
in a leaky boat.
In a leaky boat. Yeah, that's the problem.
yeah, the fact that the boat has a hole in it, kind of,
Not a hole. I observed a long crack in the hull.
So
That's a hole.
as you begin to leave the
Like it would. Yeah.
large ink, I don't know
Blob.
how to describe it, but like where the inkish portion of the water is at, you notice that it's huge. It's not just like 5 feet, 10 feet in diameter. It's like almost 50 feet in diameter that you're still making your way through. And right as you start to exit the outside of it, you see these 2 large tentacles crash down.
Well, I've never fought a kraken
The
before.
motherfucking Kraken.
That's an 18 against Raleigh. And that is a 19 against Raleigh as a large
Oh, great.
octopus
Well,
strikes you.
nice knowing you guys.
Yep. Goodbye.
One's for,
I'm at 12 HP.
for 7 points
That's what I'm at.
and 9 points.
All
I'm
right.
unconscious.
Yep.
Unconscious as you go down and it grapples you. Roll
Good knowing you.
for initiative.
Can I just take a 1
Take a 1.
All right.
Like what? what do you
for
mean?
initiative?
Sure.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'd go last.
I don't know. I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
Did you also roll a 1?
I rolled a
If
9.
we're gonna do it on initiative, man.
Ruby.
2. I rolled in that one.
Rafu.
Non-natural 20.
20.
Yeah.
Eldon.
5.
Vratislav.
7.
And Edinger is...
I'm gonna die by a giant octopus. Mm-hmm. That's not how I expected to die.
A million ways to die. Did not expect the octopus.
You
Told
think?
you,
Not on my
Sammy.
list.
Okay, so Rafu, you are the first up.
All right. Seeing what's going on. What did we say potions were? Full action?
No, just you could either drink it and then attack, or drink it and move, or move and drink it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My
I don't
limp
have
body
much
is being held
Yeah, I don't
by-
have movement, but I am going to drink the potion I got. That was.
It's
Fuck Rally. I step over her
2d4
limp
plus
body.
Oh, 2d4.
Yeah.
I stand over Raleigh, hold her face, and drink a potion.
I look deeply into her eyes
All right, so that kicks
and say, "It tastes good."
You don't deserve this.
the ice.
This is for survivors.
Rally,
So
did
that's
you
what you're-
have one on you?
No, I drink it. already.
Yeah.
Gonna drink it and do anything? Or?
I'm going to drink it and. How close is this thing? It's just on the back of the
It's
boat,
on the
right?
back of the boat right now. Which ironically, its weight has lifted the front bow of the boat, so it's no longer taking on water.
Did it cause us to shift slightly back?
No, it's just
Closer
like
to him?
like
Okay.
in Jaws where that robotic shark jumps up and gobbles
yeah.
the shit out of Quint's junk, but the boat just kind
It's
of.
not robotic.
Okay.
It's
I
real.
don't think we have the copyrights for that
retarded?
joke either.
It's real.
Oh, whatever.
I'm gonna put the
mince
oar back in
words
the
with
water
me.
and try to paddle faster. I got
Hit
no
it.
range for him.
Kill it.
I can't
Run towards
reach back
it.
with the paddle.
Why are you hitting
God,
him
I'm
with the
gonna die.
paddle?
Use your fucking X.
I know. I'm like, give him a weapon.
Attack
You're
it.
not going to strike it with the paddle?
I'm not
No,
going to
please
strike with the
don't.
paddle.
Okay.
No,
You know how
I'll
many
move back.
paddles
What is
this
that,
thing eats?
15 feet to the...
Yeah, you're like right
rainbow?
next to it.
Okay. This is Raleigh down on the ground.
Oh, you're knocked out, huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. What the
And
point
grappled.
us?
I totally forgot. All right.
You need to re-listen to
Attacking
the
the
podcast
tenant,
when
I
we're
know,
done.
right?
You already used your action to actually use your potion.
See that one?
You used your potion
Bonus
as your
action.
action.
That's what I thought.
Is a bonus
No, you can only
action.
move. You can. You
Oh,
can't-
then
you
I'm
can't
just
do
going to
anything
move
else.
close.
closer. I'm going to
Okay.
move...
Yeah.
Give me a... Yeah,
I think you're
that'll
close
be
enough.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. The octopus maintains its grab on you, Raleigh.
Wonderful.
That's his turn.
I'm so happy about this.
Edinger looks back and decides it's time to expend one of his other wonderful things, and he launches out this scorching ray.
Ooh, do something useful.
Actually hits. The other one fumbles. So we'll deal with the fumble in a minute.
Don't hit me.
Well, you got nothing else to lose.
Yeah. A death save.
And he does
I
10
did
points
that
of
and
damage
survived.
to the octopus. Now, the one, he's got 2 targets that he might accidentally hit. 1, 2, 3 for Rafu. 4, 5, 6 for Raleigh. Raleigh, let's
Yeah.
see if this hits your corpse.
Oh, thank goodness.
And another 1.
I mean, does it
So now he
though?
needs to see if he
Does it?
hits himself.
Does it though?
And he misses himself. So, very good.
So the boat rocked and Edinger kind of like fumbled and his shot went straight up in the air.
Yeah, just kind of like, you
Yeah.
know,
Overshot.
with this octopus laying on the backside of him.
Goodness.
Vratislav, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to drop my oar, turn around, and who's currently grappled?
Rally.
Rally's grab.
All right, I'm going to throw one of my daggers at the tentacle.
Raleigh?
No.
Oh.
Just end it.
Near her.
Is this one of the blue daggers?
Yes.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
I'll keep that. That is 7 points of damage.
Okay, now add another D4 to that.
Fancy.
Ooh, interesting.
So that's 10 total.
10 total. Okay. Eldon, from the bottom of this boat, laying down there, mixed in with this inkish water, laying beside Raleigh's corpse.
I'm not a corpse yet.
Well, still time. What are you
pretty
going to do,
close.
Eldon? Are you going to
I mean,
bring it
you're
to
a
the
limp
table,
body.
or I mean, where are you at health wise right now? Where's your mind at? Are you ready to bring it?
No, I'm still going through the motions, but I'm gonna
Show me what
Give
you
me a
got.
sweet release.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
I'm gonna draw the sword, and I'm gonna try and slash at the tentacle holding Rally
Okay.
and see what, if anything, I can do. That is a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that is 6 points of damage.
6 points.
You did something.
I did
Yay.
something.
All right. Ruby.
Oh man, I was hoping he'd drop her.
Ruby seeing her friend in danger,
Don't get us closer, Ruby.
Get closer.
but I have to
Stay
help.
back.
Well, from a safe distance, I shoot off Eldritch Blast, hopefully with repelling.
I mean, it always has repel.
Like shark
No,
repelling?
it's actually like moves
Oh.
it back 10 feet.
Yeah, I thought you could.
No,
only
not
do that.
normal Eldritch
Okay,
Blast.
so it pushes
Oh, really?
it pushes him back 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it probably won't. And that's a 10.
Is that against AC or is
Yeah.
Okay.
A 10, that's it?
Yeah. I only have +2 to my spellcasting ability.
No,
You should be
add your
proficient.
proficient also.
Oh,
So there's 12.
12. Okay,
12.
well,
No. Sorry.
I missed anyway, so it's okay.
Ruby. Thank you. Rally.
I'm going to roll death saving throw, and I pass.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yay.
So close to a 20.
So you are unconscious.
I am very much unconscious.
Okay.
Was that your first or your second?
That was my first.
You're conscious or unconscious?
Not conscious.
Unconscious.
Lane.
Rafu.
Currently bleeding out.
Still grappled, correct?
No, you're not grappling.
No.
I am fully
He
grappled.
is.
Rally.
I mean, she is.
She is.
You want to jump in? There's 6 more legs, you know?
I want to attack the one that's got him grappled.
Her.
Her.
We'll get it eventually.
17 to hit.
I was
Nobody's
doing pretty
judging.
well, and then I made one
All right,
mistake.
go ahead. 8. All right.
Him.
And then him.
Her.
What?
Hit.
Huh?
Hit.
No.
It's a
very
genderless octopi.
Who's on?
Do we know?
Are you chopping its limb off? 'Cause
Octopus
That's
is
kind of
awesome.
Well, if it's
I've been
chopped,
trying to
well, you know it's a
forgot-
man, right?
Well, I
if
want
you're
to
chopping his
chop
limb
the
off.
tentacle off the other member, but I also wanted to rage too. I forgot to do that.
Well,
before,
next
but
time.
I forgot
next
to get
time.
mad.
Next
I
round.
forgot to get mad.
Sorry, Rafu.
It's not my
the
favorite
giant
character,
octopus
so-
puts on another squeeze on you.
On me?
Yes.
Okay, that's
For
just
another
not
3
fail.
points.
Okay.
I'll just mark that down.
Okay.
As what?
Edinger
It's an auto fail.
It's not a fail.
fires his firebolt at it and misses.
Stop.
Vratislav.
Okay, at this point, I will draw out my longsword and charge toward the octopus
Okay.
in an attempt to cut off the tentacle that is strangling Raleigh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a miss.
We're
What
not
kind of miss
very,
are we missing?
I'm not that bad.
It's not a 1, is it?
No.
it's
Oh,
a
okay.
10.
So as your sword comes down and strikes this hide of this octopus, you not really prepared for just how tough this hide is. I mean, you think that something that's as squishy and malleable as it is would
I know,
just
my
cleave
dagger
right
went
through
through
it.
it
Just
easily.
yeah, but it was more like a piercing type of an attack. And this is more of a slashing. It just kind of just doesn't really make its way through its epidermis.
Rubbery.
Eldon, from
All right.
your position.
Still low to the ground. I'm going to come in and swing upwards to again attack the tentacle that's grabbing Rally.
Okay.
You guys suck.
Hey, man, I actually hit it. But I didn't hit it this time.
Yeah, I hit it last time too.
Yeah, get him in the
Rally.
loving embrace of the octopus.
Rally, if you could help out a little bit here, I'd very much appreciate it. I say to your corpse.
Every day it
did you
gets
miss
closer
Eldon?
and
I
closer.
missed.
Okay. Ruby, it's your turn. Run back to your seat, Ruby.
Sorry, I have too many jobs in this.
I know, right?
And from where I'm at, it's a terrible
And
angle.
make me a sandwich, Ruby.
No. You don't want a sandwich from me. trust me.
I wouldn't trust a sandwich from Ruby. What kind of eldritch horrors lie
Here's
within
your
a
spit, Fred.
warlock sandwich?
I'm gonna try to hit it again with. I'm just gonna go for a normal Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You know, because nope.
Oh my gosh,
gonna
Ruby!
die.
Holy shit! Rally.
I tried.
Hey, I passed again.
Okay. so
Just
you're
barely.
Back to unconscious again.
Well, I never stopped being unconscious.
Okay. Rafu.
All right. You're still unconscious, still grappled, correct?
Very much so.
Very much so. All right. I would like to rage, and also, you might need to help me out with this. Since I'm the Path of the Totem Warrior, now is it a bonus action to turn into my creature, or is that just straight out of raging? Because it doesn't specify.
What is this?
It says,
Oh, your
while
totem
you're
ability?
raging, your friends have an advantage on melee attacks rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you that's
Oh, you're
hostile.
That just
Totem
happens.
wolf.
That just
That
happens.
just happens,
when you're
right?
raging.
So
That just
that's-
happens.
okay.
Yeah.
So I like that to happen as well.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe if I roll the correct dice. 13, so that's 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Boy, you do play a lot of golf, don't you? With the little cute little golf clap over there.
And that's 8 points. of
D&D is his golf.
Silence on
Okay, it is still very much got you in its grasp.
It's very much not dead.
And with one of its other tentacles, it goes to slam down against who is standing next to Vratislav.
I'm also standing next
What
to it.
advantages do I get from you? Is it
get-
skill checks or
It's just attack rolls.
attack rolls. You get
son of a
advantage on attack.
12 against AC?
no?
Okay, so it slams down on the boat, barely missing you. Edinger moves closer to Ruby and again fires his firebolt at it, and it will miss. He's going to have to jump in the water. Vratislav, you just saw this creature try to take a swipe at you. It's starting to recognize that all of you are a threat and not an easy meal.
I will still swing down at the tentacle that has Raleigh in its grasp.
You get
And
advantage.
You have advantage.
You get
You're within
advantage.
5 feet of me, so... Oh, that's good. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Cut that thing clean off.
Oh, 6 points of damage.
Okay. It's definitely still kicking. Eldon,
All right. We're going to try this again. But
from your coward's position at the bottom of the boat,
that's, that's my fetal position. It's just, it can't be helped.
not to be confused with the feudal position.
It's about the same thing. But before I strike at it, I'm going to tell Ruby that she needs to help Rally. I'm drained. I can't heal him. I can't do anything for him right now.
Rally, quick, stuff your head in its mouth.
That'll do it.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 points of damage.
9 points. Ruby,
I'm trying, Eldon, I swear. I go for another shot
Okay.
okay.
of Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
because Warlock.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay.
All right.
I make
That
up
is a
for
crit,
it.
sucker boy.
So
Back that up.
Back it up.
Back it up.
Oh, boy,
Jesus.
that's scary.
Okay.
Fuck.
So it rolls a 1. So not only do you not back it up, now we've never discussed this before, but now just roll regular damage.
Negates.
Oh, that's,
Dates the max crit.
that's
So-
too bad.
I mean, I still hit.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Roll your
Not
damage.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, that's still
That's a
max
10.
damage.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I still roll for max damage.
Okay.
So
Give it to me.
It's a normal Eldritch Blast. 10.
10. Okay.
Woo!
Well-
I hit. Did you see it, Eldon? I
Yep.
hit.
That's very good. Not what I was saying, but very, very good. Very promising.
Now
Keep it up.
there's a very important roll that needs to be made by Rowley.
Oh,
Shit.
that's -1.
Oh,
I'm at +2, -2.
See,
Their first character desk incoming.
Now,
the problem is I
Rafu.
have to touch.
Do it.
Please come up and
touch her.
touch her.
Pretty sure I have to.
I'm out of spell slots. I
Rafu.
got nothing.
I have no lay on
I'm
hands.
also a level 3 ranger, so only
Present.
have none.
I have no potions, no lay on hands, nothing.
Oh, actually, it's a C. Never mind.
what are you going to do, Rowley?
I'll do
You
it the next
suck.
time.
Oh my god.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't attack me next round. Then I just die.
Coming down to the wire.
Ruby was just so enticed by trying to attack and not miss.
It's okay. I have oil flasks.
Only
and
option
holy
I got
water.
really is to keep
I
attacking
can
the
build you a
tentacle
pyre.
that's
Oh, that's
Oh,
what I
grappling
Dude.
rally.
Okay.
Dude, I got vestments and,
got
a
your-
tinderbox and candles.
We have your,
I got your
we have your
ceremony
leftover
We can
alcohol.
send you off in the right way.
Yeah.
Rafu, what are you going to do, babe?
Attack the tentacle that's got rally wrapped up.
Show me what you got.
Oh, not that great. 11.
Reckless attack. Attack recklessly.
Miss Rafu.
Get the advantage.
Okay.
No.
So this is not
That
the
was on the
most
first hit.
intelligent creature in the world.
Neither
So it's
are
going to
we.
make a decision of what it
So
wants to
it's
do.
okay.
Whether or not it's going to crush you or just drag you closer to its maw.
It likes to eat it alive.
It's mom.
I'm actually going to roll this behind this mini screen here.
Oh no.
Have you ever seen an octopus beak?
So it drags
Scary.
you closer to
Meow,
its
meow,
beak,
meow, 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 meow.
Oh boy.
but with its spare tentacle, again at Vratislav. Fuck that die.
No, keep using it.
Nope. Goes in the timeout box.
If only I was a
Edinger.
fighter. Repulse.
Oh, that's my guy.
I'm like, what?
Me.
Jesus.
Edge your fucking roll. God.
Answer, motherfucker. You skipping your turn. Where's that dice at again?
know.
Again with the firebolt. And that will hit
Yay.
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 for 2 points of damage.
Boo.
Sorry.
Ah, man, Edinger. Oh, Edinger.
Vratislav.
Okay.
Now, Vratislav, have you fought one of these giant octopi before?
I have not. I said that earlier. I have not fought something like this before.
This is something totally out of your wheelhouse, and yet it's right in front of you. You could feel the steam coming off its body. And you notice that it's like holding its breath, and it's not even phased by doing so. And this thing it's not so much, doesn't have any anger towards you guys. It's just out on a little lunch
Hungry.
run. This is the drive-through to him. Only you drove through to him.
It's delivery.
That's right. I have a side of rally.
Hello, DoorDash.
I mean, this thing does confuse me and anger me since I am a man of the mountains. I've never seen anything like this.
I don't understand it.
That's a good reason
I'm
why.
so mad.
So
I am
mad,
also-
die.
I am also a monster hunter, so I'm going to take a. Do I still have advantage from you? How long does that last?
In the entire time I'm raging.
Till the end of the campaign, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
All right,
I do
so
what I want.
I'm going to swing again. And that's 18 to hit
That'll hit.
for 13 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Eldon.
If only I had spell
Oh,
slots.
God. All right. Going in for one more try. I'm going to swing very desperately. So it's going to be like a wild, wide swing.
Okay.
Don't hit me.
Oh, man. It's not good. 14 to hit.
And you're right next to me. right?
Just hits.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, 6 more damage.
6. Okay.
Again, at the
Heal me.
at the tentacle that's holding.
If I had
Rally, if
magic
that's
or
enough
anything
to-
help you,
Ruby.
I use my own hunter's mark.
I
Beware, little one.
Yeah, I have.
What did it say?
Beware, little one.
all
I know,
mine
but I have to save my friend. Just hold on.
understand that, but our cause is greater than this.
No, you don't understand. Just trust me, please. And I run. Well, I don't need to run.
towards it.
Wait, don't you
I
have 3
take a
slots
few
at level 3?
steps in front of
Edinger.
Edinger, thank you. And I use healing light on Rally, which doesn't need to be a touch. Forgot. And it is a D6. 5 points.
5 HP. I'm alive.
How many bullets did I
I'm
fire?
alive. I can
One.
fight.
It
That
is your
is my
Okay, now you are
last
still grappled.
One.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
So you need to make an escape.
So do I have to escape? Can I just grab a knife out of my boot?
No, there's
and
a
then
DC
stab him
for
in
that
his-
escape.
So,
You
You-
just
you're
take
like-
your breath of
You're like-
freedom.
you are-
What
the
if I'm
target.
not-
The target is restrained.
oh, I'm restrained.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's get out of grapple. What am I making? Acrobatics?
16. Strength.
Does it strength? Oh, that's still 20.
Okay, so you
You're pissed.
you flex up and you burst out of its tentacles.
Not
off my
tonight.
dude.
She doesn't
So
have
you're
a dick.
still prone at this point.
That's
Still a great phrase to yell.
Can I use half my movement to get up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you pop
Bro.
up. Rafu.
Rafu.
I wanted to stab it.
Just a question, because you were saying reckless attack. Over here it says on my first attack.
Yeah.
On my
but
first turn.
You can just
I
keep
already
doing
attacked
it.
him.
Yeah.
I can't? I thought it was just the first initial attack that I make against him.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
but
just
you get
making-
advantage until the start of your next turn.
Well, then fuck it. I'm recklessly attacking.
I'm censoring that shit.
Yeah, that didn't really help either. That's a 14 to hit.
Roll it. Is that
17 points of
17.
damage
Oh,
on
yes.
the tentacle.
you cleave the tentacle off of its body,
Oh, finally.
and as it begins to slide down, it makes 2 final attacks. One of them will be at you with +5, and that'll hit. 3, 4, 7 points of damage, and the other one is at Ruby, who is within
kind of
15
damage is-
feet of him.
Tentacles. Dude.
Bludgeoning?
16.
Bludgeoning? Wait, I got a quick question.
Not till I'm done. That'll be for 10 points of damage. Okay,
Oh.
Rafu.
I definitely
Thank you
skated
for
out
raising
of that.
your club for that question.
HP.
Tentacle. What kind of damage
He
does
just
that
murdered
do?
me.
Bludgeoning.
We're so
Right
close
up.
to death.
So I still take
I still
half.
ran
Yeah,
up.
you take half.
Oh, let's hope
Okay.
for the best here.
So it slides off the stern of the boat.
I wanted to eat him.
You can go in after him.
As
No.
as it slides off.
Sushi.
You write its name down.
No.
It has
well,
a name.
that. But do I happen to get that dagger back that's stuck into that tentacle?
Make a dex check.
10.
10. You reach for it, and you're just about to grab it, and you miss it.
Damn it.
Slides into the water.
I only have 3 of them.
Do you do that long pose where you're like,
Jack.
So
Wait, which
Don't
tentacle
go
was
into
cut
the
off?
water.
bullshit, there was room for him.
it was the
Go
one
into
at
the
4
water.
o'clock. What?
Was it the one that was around Raleigh?
Yes.
Oh, so it's still on the deck.
Oh, so we
there's-
have a tentacle.
Well, you only have one tentacle. Okay, we'll tell you what.
That was the one I originally. that was the
50% if it because two of them had him or had her. There wasn't just one. There was two around her.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So
I thought there was
we'll roll.
Yeah.
Let's roll
See
this.
if it's still the one
Yeah,
on deck.
straight up. A D20. If you beat me, it's the one that's on the deck.
Oh,
What do you think I got?
Yeah.
Low.
I got a 1.
Oh,
There we go.
all right.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
I still have 4
Fuck
now.
that die. All right.
Not
Okay.
only did the dagger land on the boat,
That's right. It brought you dinner.
Yes.
landed right back in your hand.
That's right. Into your sheath. Okay, so now you guys are on the boat. Rally. You're back alive.
somehow, some way.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Ruby kind of like falls down to the bottom of the boat. Just
Welcome
She lands
back,
on
but
Eldon.
There's some
Yeah,
water coming in.
I push her over. Sorry, I need my space.
you need your space.
All right, well, we can try and share.
So as you begin to, what are you guys going to do now? You guys are in this boat. It's no longer rowing because nobody's at the oars. It's starting to take on water.
Somebody row the boat.
I go back to the oars and, hey, Raleigh, start you and Eldon start throwing water overboard.
I start drinking.
I'm going to.
If you can multitask, I'm cool with that.
And then I start. There's only one bucket. He's got it.
Yeah,
You
I
cup your
guess-
it'd be a
hands.
waste of time otherwise.
Cup your hands and just.
And I guess Ruby just, I don't know.
Chilling on the top.
We need someone at the front because when we're rowing, our backs are to
That's true.
where we're going. We need someone to
Navigate.
Yeah, I can do
So
that.
you guys are
Actually,
you guys are
I vote Eldon
circumventing.
to do that.
I have better than that.
Or not Eldon.
I'm
Wait,
probably
what?
the best.
No, not
navigator.
Eldon.
Edinger?
Edinger to do
I am
that.
proficient in investigating.
Okay, so you want
Like,
Edinger
you
to
have
stand up
survival?
front?
I'm double proficient in survival.
Let's just put
All right, I'll
Ruby
give
in.
you a pass. You navigate. start bailing us out.
My tiny little hands.
Yeah.
Help is still help. Damage is still damage.
Fine. Be that way.
Or at least
With her
try-
size and strength, it would take on more water than she would be able to bail
God
out.
damn it.
It's just
We'll help her
simple
navigate
math.
with Edinger.
So who's bailing the water?
So
I am.
okay,
Eldon.
so you're belling the water, Eldon.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
and
you said
what
you
is the
have
course
survival and
of
stuff?
the boat?
Okay, so you're navigating.
So Rowley's
So
navigating.
I wanted to start
the oars.
bailing
We're on
the
the
water
oars.
out, but during this time, I'm not like being mindful of anything. My mind's focused on something else.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm thinking about why things are so tough for me right now. And I want to call out to my God to see if
Sorry.
I want to call out to ASL.
You hear a whisper. Come to me, my chosen one. Come to me, and I shall replenish you. Next session.
Wait a minute. I can't yell out, let's go north? What the fuck? That would have been a great way to end. Anyway, I have to start it that way.
All right.
My
and
God,
that
why
is
have you
where we will
forsaken me?
end.
Can it?
Can it, sucker?
One of the arrows that he received back at the Seekers Foundation. You recognize the arrow as having come from one of Rowley's. I fucked up again.
You did it earlier, too.
Second
Yeah,
guess
he's
yourself.
Yes, you recognize the arrow as having come from the quiver of.
Rowley.
Fuck this! Fuck this! You recognize the arrow as having come from the Rowley's quiver. I don't even know how to say this. Fuck me. Okay.
All you have to say is just it came from
All right.
Rowley's.
All right.
Came from Rowley.
Okay.
You
You
can,
recognize.
How about that soap?